Hello everyone, it's Kinsey. Welcome to the second channel. For today's video, I want to share how I make my YouTube thumbnails, what app I use, how to do it, and I also want to say that this is completely free because I've seen videos and people are sometimes like, I use this app and it costs $100 a year, but it's really good. But honestly, like some people are trying to make money off of YouTube. You know, they don't have $100 to just put into it right away. So I want to show you how you can make really good thumbnails for free. So yes, now I am going to make an Adopt Me thumbnail because obviously that's what I'm doing for today, but you can use this video if you do other types of videos on YouTube to try to figure out how to do it, because honestly this app is really good. The app I'm using, by the way, it's called PixArt. It is completely free. There is obviously like a subscription plan, but I found that you don't really need it. There's tons of really good free stuff on here. So yes. All right, sorry, this is like a little weird to do, but yes, there is really good videos if you really want to find something like more of like what you do, but I would say that this video will still work even if you don't do Adopt Me videos, obviously. So what I like to do is go to the color backgrounds because they're obviously free. Now, you know that we have some really pretty, actually the floral ones are free as well, so if you want, you can use the floral ones right now. You do have to use a Gmail account or like sign up for something, but it is completely free. Actually, we have a lot of free stuff right now. So yeah, but then we do obviously have the plus. Plus is, do not click on it. That means you are gonna have to spend money, but it is pretty, but I feel like there's a lot of other pretty ones. So for today's, I think that we are going to do, I actually really like this one, so we're going to use this one, but typically I will actually just use a white background and then I will make the background, but actually, no, sure, we're going to do that for today so we can really go into depth. But yes, I do use PixArt. Tons of people, when I actually did a YouTube short, wanted to know how I did it and how I made the apps and say that my thumbnails looked really good. So thank you for that. I actually would say that my thumbnails are not like amazing, but definitely I do work on it each day. So we have tons of stuff here at the bottom, and I kind of want to explain what each thing is, obviously, because you guys are not trying to make the exact same Adopt Me thumbnail as I am. So we have For You, which is just the pro, so you don't want to get that. I mean, you can. It does have stuff, but honestly, you don't need it. We have Crop, which is what I just did. Sorry, I didn't even show you guys that. But yeah, I usually crop mine, and then I scroll all the way over and go to YouTube because this is the YouTube thumbnail size. No matter if you're using this picture, if you're using a pink background, whatever background you're using, make sure you crop it to the YouTube size because say you kept it at the square size it was at, it is going to get cropped and then you'll lose a lot of your things. So you need to make sure that you crop it now. It is honestly not a lot of space and you have to really try to fit a lot of things to really engage people into it. So yeah, I would definitely say that thumbnails and titles are super duper important because that is what people first see. They don't see like your voice, they don't see who you are, they see a picture and a title. So you really want to have a super engaging title, and maybe I'll go into that more on a different video on how to do that. But yes, and then we obviously do have effects, which is kind of just random stuff. I don't really use any of this. I do mine pretty simple, but there is, if you want to use it, there is also like AI stuff you can use. Obviously there's text, there is a lot. All of like the pretty text is of course like part of the pro, but there's still a lot of pretty ones. I'll show you guys a few things. I don't usually use text for mine, but say I'll just say hey. There's tons of different colors you can choose from. You can even use this tool, which basically will just like choose the color around you, so it's pretty cool. You can also, so say you did like a red, you can actually do a border around it. So it's like a stroke, and then you can choose like how deep you want it or if you don't want it at all. And then you can also choose the opacity of it. So it's really cool. Like there's tons of really good features. There's obviously the opacity of like that whole thing, which is pretty cool. Tons of different things. There's shadow. There's just like a lot of different things that you can use to make it look really cool. We also have color, of course, and then fonts, of course. There is a lot of pretty ones. I would definitely say like the prettiest ones are plus, but that's okay. There's still like a lot of pretty ones, like that one's pretty, and then there's obviously the duplicate button, and honestly there's just a lot of cool features. Obviously the more that you play around with this app, the better you are going to get at it. For me though, to do my background, honestly I always just type in cute background, and I will show you guys I don't know, they updated it so they put like all of the plus stuff at the top, so you kind of have to scroll for a while to find like the free stuff. But I'm just gonna kind of scroll around and try to find a background that I think will look good for this video. The video that I'm doing doing, by the way, is making a bunch of megas in Adopt Me. So I'm just trying to find something that's like maybe kind of rainbowy, and I feel like that would fit the aesthetic of it. So I'm just going to kind of scroll around and try to find something. I really like this one, but I used it in my other video, so I think I'm going to do, I don't know, I kind of like this one. We'll just do this one. I feel like it's very, like, given mega, so there we go. And then, yes, let's talk about stickers. Stickers are so nice. You can literally type in whatever you're looking for. Like, there's so much Adopt Me stuff. Say you did, like, I don't know, there's tons of, like, TikTok stuff. Like, there's just so many stuff. Like, so much stickers, and it's really, really nice to use this. So that's why I really love this app in comparison to other apps. There's obviously a lot of plus stickers, but honestly, there's so many free stickers. And then we obviously have, I'm a little scared that, like, a photo of me is going to come up. Hopefully it won't, but there we go. Oh, those are some nails that I'm hoping to do. But yeah, you can also add photos in, which I'm actually going to be right back for. So I just took a photo of Adopt Me, so I'm just going to click it and then click add. And I want to show you guys, you can crop photos, and you can also duplicate photos. Literally so much things that you can do. You can do AI background, you can do opacity, you can replace. There's like tons of super cool things that you can do, retouch. Honestly, I pretty much just use basic things. The frame's also pretty cool. We may add that for today, but I'm gonna go ahead and crop mine so that we can add it. And cropping is super easy. So yes, it is really easy to honestly use this app. I feel like so many features are like available for you. It is definitely a bit of a learning curve. Like, I can explain things, but you are obviously going to have to get the app and kind of play around with it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put this over to the side down here. I make really basic thumbnails. Like, I feel like you don't need super crazy thumbnails. Just really try to make like multiple colors and like really make things like pop. So like if somebody's scrolling through YouTube, it's not just like another video. It's like they see your video, they look at it for a second. Even if they scroll past it, they look at it for a second. That's like your goal. And obviously, like the more videos you have, like the more your channel is going to grow. But I definitely think that thumbnails are extremely important. So yeah, definitely I suggest trying to make it over 50 plus megas. And I am also going to do the Q&A on here. Probably going to film that later tonight. So yeah, okay, I'm going to go ahead and make it white, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a stroke because I really like the look of the stroke. So there we go. And then I might add like a little bit of a shadow to it, which makes it just look really like professional, I feel like, with that shadow. So just gonna add that. So as you guys can see, this is like super basic. I would definitely say this is a bit of a different thumbnail for me. A lot of mine I use like for trading videos. So yes, but there we go. I really like how the shadow looks, actually. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and just add in the Roblox girl that I use the exact same one. And I feel like that's another thing. One thing that's like really important is to make sure, like, obviously your thumbnails all are gonna look a little bit, obviously your thumbnails are going to look a little bit different, but you want to have like one thing in your thumbnail that like your audience can recognize as you. And that's like what I like to add is this Roblox girl right here. You guys will probably notice it if you watch my main channel. But yeah, I like to just use this so then we like people have something familiar. Like when they see this, I feel like some people would recognize, oh, that's like Canna Gaming, you know? So I think it's really important to have like a little bit of like familiarity in between all of your thumbnails. So yeah. And then I feel like it's like a little bland, so I kind of just want to throw in some stars. And I always just kind of use stars to give it just like a little pop of extraness. But do you guys see like how simple and basic this is? But I feel like it still is like eye-catching to audience. And like there's different features that I feel like really do help it. But obviously every thumbnail that you do is going to look a little different. Just really try to keep like one or two things that almost you do in every thumbnail so people can be like, oh, that's them. So yes, let's go ahead and see. Maybe we'll add in these stars. It's pretty. Okay, and then that will be the thumbnail, and I feel like it looks really good. And then you're just gonna export it, and then you'll get this little thing. You're just gonna click X and then save, and then it will be saved. So that is how easy it is to make a thumbnail. Hopefully this video helped you guys, and let me know what other videos you would like me to post to help you guys grow your YouTube channels. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.